Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Louisiana Tech's offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Floats it out in space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot.
Turning it on! He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's King. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking to throw, it's Fife. Quickly out to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Baker. This time on target. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Gandy. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
First down for your Bulldogs.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Wiggins.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Fife. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Make some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on 2nd. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. That's caught. It's Callaway. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's 5. This time it's complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
New Mexico State.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Number 5.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Louisiana's at 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Bringing the heat. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Take over 1st and 10.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking for space, it's Callaway. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's 5. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Got room on the return. The tag! Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Set to kick off.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Callaway. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
At the 40-yard line. And that's a first down.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Stanley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Power football with the run.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Gandy. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The inside handoff. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Throws to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's 5. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking left. Right on target this time. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. They pick up half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snap from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And they spike it to stop the clock. These corners backing off a bit. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mental.